What is up, guys? Welcome to episode 3. Today I'm going to be doing a bunch of different things, but for you guys it's Friday, for me it's Thursday, but it's going to be fun Friday. I'm going to be doing some driving today. Now, you have to promise to not make fun of me if I stall it out or something, because I'm still getting used to driving manual. I am only 15 and have been only doing this for a short period of time, but I can drive it. So, I just wanted to show you, had a lot of questions, like people have DM'd me and stuff like that about like what I had to do to get it down and stripping it down and like in depth. People don't do it in depth. The first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going over some of the tools you're going to need, because you can't do without tools. So you're going to need to get yourself some wrenches, both sides, just general, like a few of the common sizes, like they sell kits at Home Depot and Lowe's or something. And then you're gonna want to get yourself some sockets. You're gonna be using a lot of them, and you're gonna want to have some sort of impact gun, whether it is battery, corded, or air. Whatever you have, you're gonna need some sort of impact gun, and you're gonna need flashlights, stuff like that. And you're gonna need one of the biggest things, Jeep uses a lot of them, is these star pattern. Yeah, they make them for ratchets and stuff like that, sockets, and they're called Torx heads. Now you guys probably know what they are, but they look like that. Just a little in advance, you're gonna break them. They break super easy. I'll show you. I had to go back to Lowe's today, which is actually in yesterday's video, because that's a long story, but I've broken, here are just some of the ones I've broken. And you see, that one's from that set I just showed you. And this is what I suggest you get. I suggest you get some impact rated ones. Particularly, these are the Craftsman ones. They have a lifetime warranty. They come in a 7-pack, and I think they're like 40 bucks. But they're worth it, because if you break them like I did, you can get a brand new one. Now, the only reason I still have this and that is because I have to go back to the store. I didn't know you needed the full kit to return it, because you bring it back and they will replace it. So I need to bring back the whole set and either get a new set or just return that one. But I broke an impact one, so you're gonna need these. Make sure you have plenty of them. T40 is one of the most common sizes you'll use of these. Along with, there's some bolts that are T50, T30, but T40 is going to be the big one. So now that you have your ratchets, sockets, wrenches, all that kind of stuff, I'm going to show you, to take out all the seats and consoles and stuff, there's a bunch of like socket size stuff. And then like the bumpers, they're all held on by bolts. The real problem that I had was when I came to these. Basically, it's a plastic, like, rectangular, like, I don't know what it's called, but, and then you have a screw. And these hold on the fender flares, and these are a pain in the butt, because as long as you can see, like, they're along here, but they're in between where, like, the fender is, so you'll have this bolt, and this is going to be on the inside, and this will be on the inside of the flare. Now, if the person wasn't careful and they used a gun, you could have them, like I did, sucked in so far you can't get a socket onto it. But for this job, what helped me the most is I have a pair of vice grips that are like needle nose. So what I did was I just went in there, I pinched it like so, and then just locked it on while I went on the other side and figured out something to get them on. Some of them I did have to cut into the plastic, so you want a pair of pliers. Thanks, I used But so yeah, basically you're gonna need a lot of Torx head, a lot of sockets, ratchets, wrenches, impact stuff, all that kind of stuff. And it's really not that bad. They're very simple. Like the first thing I did was I took off the hardtop, which again is those Torx heads. Then I took off the doors. I actually had to use the lift to get them off. Like I put the doors in, my dad was holding them, and then I lifted it up a little bit, and then we shook it with a little bit of pressure that came right off. So if you do have stuck doors, that's a good idea to do. And then basically, it's all good. Like my armor was on. You may not have armor, which that can be a pain in the butt, but it's mainly just screws. And then the fender flares were really the big pain because I had to like figure out how to get onto it because some were zipped so far in, I couldn't get them off. But besides that, if you have any more specific questions, private message me or drop it down in the comments below. I'll be glad to answer you and reply. But now let's get to the fun part. I'm gonna do some driving as long as you guys don't make fun of me. So you guys should be able to hear me a little bit better because I do have headphones in. But I kind of just wanted to drive it around a little bit. I'm basically going up and down my driveway, but it's still cool to see the Jeep drive. So I'm gonna get in first. So basically, I am still learning to drive standard. So if it's a little bit rough, I do apologize. But I wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to be doing some cool videos coming up very soon. I'm going to be doing like a flex test and that kind of thing, and along with some other fun things, so you're not going to want to miss it. But it should be very cool. But I just kind of wanted to show you, because I've got messages like, how does it drive, like how is the clutch? So like it all works good, but I'm gonna get an AX15 because it is a little bit stronger and bigger, so it will be able to last longer, because with the new motor it's not gonna be able to withstand that kind of power that an AX15 will be able to. So that's fun. But I mean, it's a good running Jeep. If I wasn't doing a motor, I wouldn't be not happy, because it does run really good. Like, it's not disappointing like, it may be a little bit slow. I've never driven it on the road, as I said again, because I am 15 and will be getting my permit in a few months. So that should be fun. That'll make a good video. But I wanted to build this before I was able to drive. But it does shift. The only problem is that the synchros are bad in second gear, so I have to basically come to a stop before I can put it into first gear, which it's not a problem in my driveway, but it will be a problem when I'm going on the road. So I'll have the new transmission, but it does really good. Both for high and low work. All the hubs lock. Two-wheel drive works good. And I basically do this. So again, if it's a little bit rough, I do apologize. But I am learning, and by the time I can actually drive on the road, I will be good at this. Because I've had practice. But that's why I'm doing this. That way I get practice, because I'm gonna need all the practice I can get. But it's not actually as hard as some people think it is. Like, some people will refuse to drive standard because it's really that hard. I've only been playing around with this for like a week, and I can drive it a decent amount. Like, I'm not great at it by any means, but I can drive it. And I know you're probably saying, oh, this is gonna wreck the clutch, but whatever. But this is just basically my testing, learning to drive kind of thing. So I'm not worried about that, really, as much as some people would be. Like if they were letting their people, like if they were letting someone learn to drive. So I mean, it's a fun little thing to drive, but yeah, it's really fun to drive actually, and I've only driven it in the driveway, so I can't imagine how fun it will be when I actually get to drive on the road. But I'm using these to hopefully get a better sound quality, because I did have someone comment that it was a little bit hard to hear me. But I hope you enjoyed like me driving around like my driveway, basically kind of showing you that it does drive, it does run, all that kind of fun stuff, and it does work. It shifts good except for second, because the synchros are bad, but that's alright. That's all going. And don't like be saying, oh, like you're doing this or that, and it like that's not like proper to do or whatever, because I'm learning how to drive, and it's not like I care, but I don't care, because this is all getting replaced and stuff like that. So it's not the end of the world if I'm hard on the clutch for a little bit. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, any advice or anything. Help me get, if you have any advice for me driving standard, I appreciate it. Share this video. Please share my channel. Get it out there. Not many people are doing a YJ build. That's why I intentionally did it. And also, mainly, the main reason I actually did this is because one day I want to be able to look back and see like for every step of the way. And the first two videos weren't as specific because I just kind of filmed them kind of for fun and didn't know if I was actually gonna be doing a YouTube thing. But now that I am, the videos should be much better, and I hope my editing is good. But yeah, if anything, just let me know down below, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.